funny how you know he'll be.
I'm good at handling shit.
Casino will bring unprecedented wealth to this town.
You have the power, Andre. What are you gonna do with it?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love P-Valley, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about P-Valley Season 2, Episode 6. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. I will be dropping the full recap for you guys later on in the day tomorrow, so stay tuned. But man, just when you thought it couldn't get no better, they hit us with this, y'all. They hit us with this episode. And if you haven't seen the episode, I will advise you not to watch the video. Watch it, because I don't want you guys to be spoiled. But that is my spoiler warning for you guys. Man, this episode was crazy. It was crazy. And your boy, Big T. Now, Big T was getting on my nerves the last few episodes and stuff like that. But I didn't want to see the man get offed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to see him go, especially like that. I thought your boy Big T was going to get in like a gunfight with Pico or something like that, and he was going to get offed. I didn't expect Big T to survive this season at all. At the beginning of the episode, once, you know, they was talking about casket fresh and all that, they kept pretty much making these hints at death. I knew it was over for Big T. So as I'm watching the episode, I'm just hoping and praying like, okay, Big T, you good. You got through that scene at the gas station. I'm looking like, man, okay, Big T, get back in the car. You good. You survived that scene. So the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just thinking in my head like, okay, he's getting through this scene. He good. You know what I'm saying? Big T gonna be all right, but I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to convince myself that he is gonna be all right, but I know deep down inside what's coming, because all the hints towards death. And we learned a little bit more about Big T's character in his life and what he's been through and why he is the way he is. I mean, this dude was suffering a lot mentally. The things that he saw growing up. I believe he talked about his mother and you know how his mother took his siblings, and he felt like he shouldn't be here. He should never have been in this situation in the first place. You know, we see the little flashes that he was having, and mentally he was all messed up, y'all. Big T was mentally messed up. And, you know, it was just a matter of time. He went back to his old house and he was just reminiscing about what he went through. And I'm looking like, man, I thought somebody was going to spray him in the house when he went there. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to get shot in there. But no, Big T was not shot at the house. You know, they saved it all the way up to the end. And like I said, I was trying to convince myself that he was going to be okay. But I knew when it was all said and done, that man was gone. He was gone, and he offed himself. And I'm like, damn, Big T. Like I said, you was a wild boy, but man, I don't want to see you go like that. And Little Murder, man, he was trying to stop him. He was trying to, but man, he was already made up in his head. You know, he was going to take his own life. And it was just sad, for real, to be honest with you guys. This episode, it was good. And it was a sad episode at the same time. They did a great job at building up those emotions. They did a great job at, once again, building up more plot for what's to come. And also, from what I've been hearing, P-Valley is supposed to be going on a break. So next week, we should not be seeing an episode. We're not going to see episode 7 until July 24th. So just letting you guys know, if you think you're going to watch the next episode, it's not going to happen next week. Now, y'all know how Stars do. If you've been watching Stars, y'all know how Stars be doing, man. They like to leak out episodes and stuff like that. So if I was y'all, and this is just some advice, if I was y'all, I would still check at 12 just in case, because they did the same thing with BMF. They be doing the same thing with Power. So check at 12 next week just in case they do accidentally put out that episode. And if they do put it out on accident, watch it as quickly as possible, because they're going to take it down. This is the same thing they did, like I said, with BMF and Power. They've done this in the past, and we're going to see if they're going to do the same thing with P-Valley. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Grandma Ernestine. And as I told you guys, some of these fan theories that we talk about, well, not even some, most of the fan theories that we talk about, they come true. Now, I made the video weeks and weeks ago about the fan theory of, did Toy, was it just allergies, or was it really COVID? Well, in this episode, we found out the truth that your girl toy had COVID, and Grandma Ernestine, she done got it, man. She's exposed to the virus, y'all. So that fan theory, from the looks of it, is true. So the question is, what other fan theories are going to come true? Because I did notice in the episode, your girl Big Bone, she looked at that ring, the ring of Montavious, and she was asked in Diamond all types of questions. We talked about this earlier on in the day about if she was to look at that ring or see it, you know, it could mean more clues. It could mean that she has a connection to Montavious. Like I said, in that fan theory, I told you guys, if she was to see it, to me, I think it's going to be some type of connection to it. But we're going to find out down the line. They did make sure they put that at the very beginning of that video. Your boy Diamond was clapping those cheeks. It finally happened. Not just in the show, but in real life too. So I can't wait to see the conclusion of that whole storyline. We saw some tension in the air between Roulette and Whisper. What do y'all think about that one? Roulette seemed kind of pissed off. That's going to blow up as well because Roulette and Whisper, they've been cool. But Roulette wasn't feeling, you know, old boy wanting to get at Whisper. So I got a feeling that's going to be an issue down the line as well. Quick thoughts, early impressions on your girl Autumn Night. She did what she had to do. She went to that masquerade and she said, you know what? I'm going to make this deal. She made sure she was there. The executive of course, Promised Land. We talked about this in the final prediction. Georgie, she popped up, and from the looks of it, Autumn is going to be able to get a better deal on the club, and that's all she wanted. And we know your boy Andre was upset that your girl Autumn Night came to that event, but at the end of the day, he still clapped those cheeks. So that was a part of the final predictions. I had a feeling he was going to finally clap those cheeks, and he did. Autumn Night putting that spell on him. And I knew in season 1 that Andre, he let that girl win that auction. He could have easily said, look, I want to bid higher. He could have if he really wanted to. You know that if you watch the season finale from season 1. Andre allowed that to happen because, you know, he wanted to do something for Autumn Night. He could have easily outbid her, and we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. But Autumn Night made sure she made up for it, and she gave your boy Andre those cheeks. How do y'all see that playing out? At the end of the day, this whole thing with Andre, Autumn Night, Uncle Cliff, Corbin, you know, selling the club. This storyline is going to be crazy when it's all said and done because I want to know what's going to happen to the club. Will she actually sell that club? And Uncle Cliff, from the looks of it, seems pissed off in the next episode in that trailer that we saw. The episode did end off with Little Murder going to see Uncle Cliff, and when Little Murder got there, I'm looking like, man, you know, Grandma Ernestine opened the door. She got COVID. I mean, we don't know what may happen. She may spread it. It's going to be crazy, y'all. This whole COVID thing getting crazy. But Uncle Cliff did hug Little Murder. Little Murder need all the support he can get right now. Mentally, emotionally, that dude is going to be all over the place because of what happened to Big Teak. And it's just crazy how they ended the episode. And we saw Mercedes, her daughter, Terica. She's pregnant. I mean, just when you thought that was going to, you know, be the ending, they hit us with the whole Terica thing. So now Mercedes is thinking like, man, my daughter, she done got pregnant. You know, I don't want her to be like me. And that's the worst thing, you know, as a parent. You don't want your kid making the same mistakes that you made. You want a life that's better for them. In the way that they ended that episode, and they're going to have us wait an extra week to see the aftermath. Man, like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, just when you thought the show was good, it got that much better in this episode. And this episode really was like a toned out, you know, low key type of episode, but you can just feel death in the air from the very beginning. You just knew it was going to happen, but you didn't know when it was going to happen. And man, your boy Big Teak ain't here no more, y'all. We're definitely going to talk more about this in the full recap. Probably going to have to go back and rewatch this episode once again just to catch all the little small things that probably was missed. And also, before I end the video, I almost forgot to talk about Keyshawn and Derek. That Derek pack, it needs to be smoked. I am tired of seeing this dude. Keyshawn, she tried to leave. Derek done, you know, snatched up the battery out the car. I mean, I'm looking like, okay, so this dude is really on one. Now, we knew he was going to try something. We know that Derek tracks her every movement, you know, with the whole GPS location tracker or whatever. So he knows when she's moving, whatever. And I'm thinking like, man, she could have still left with the kids. I mean, I know it was going to be difficult because she had 2 kids and, you know, she didn't want to be having those kids out there like that. But I already know everybody probably was thinking like she can go ahead and just still leave. At the end of the day, when we talking about the whole Keyshawn and Derek thing, it's only going to end one way. Somebody going to jail or somebody going to get dropped off. And I'm hoping Derek gets dropped off. She had the pink gun. We talked about this in my What to Expect video and in the final prediction. We knew eventually that gun was going to come back into play, but Keyshawn, she couldn't do it. And eventually she's going to have to figure out what she needs to be doing, because the longer she waits, you know, the worse it's going to get, in my opinion. What is your girl Keyshawn going to do? I'm just hoping she doesn't lose her life messing around with this dude, Derek. She has to finish this. I mean, hopefully she can get some help, and hopefully she can get this dude up out of here. But you guys let me know, man. What do you think about episode 6? Let me know your thoughts, predictions. Leave it all down below. Like I told you guys, the full recap will drop later on in the day tomorrow. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.